Woot woot, my old mic finally bit the dust, so I can stop using that old one, that old crappy staticky one. So I had to buy a new one, which kind of sucks, because that means I don't have enough money to buy both black and white when they come out in English. But them's the breaks. We have a battle here, a standard OU battle against a standard OU battle against Blankenese. I mean, not Blankenese, it's Blazeace95x. I always say Blankenese for some reason. It doesn't even look like that. Anyways, we're into the battle here. So, he leads off with a Jirachi, and I lead off with a Swampert. I don't want to take the trick, so I'm just going to go into my Scarf. He's trying to take it, but he just goes straight out for the Stealth Rocks. And, yeah, so I'm just going to go for the safe stab fire move. I know he's going to go into a resist or something like this Cresselia, but I just wanted to play it safe early, so... He goes into the Cresselia. Flamethrower does like little because it's a Cresselia, and I'm just going to go back into Swampert because I want to set up some Stealth Rocks of my own and see what the Cresselia is up to. So he just sets up some screen, a light screen I think that was right there, and I'm just gonna set up my Stealth Rocks, and he goes into a Infernape, whatever. So I figured it was gonna be special mix and have Grass Knot, that's why I went to Celebi, but apparently he's like not, because he goes for a U-turn and it almost kills me. So I'm like, and I don't see Life Orb, so it's obviously Choice Banded. What's this guy? Wild Chase, Choice Banded Ape, whatever. So Celebi like gets raped, and now it's like completely useless, and he goes back into Scissor. So I know he's gonna Bullet Punch for show. So I'm just gonna go into my Fortress, because I know this is the perfect time to spin away those Stealth Rocks, because I hate Stealth Rock. So I'm just gonna do just that. Gonna spin away those Stealth Rocks, and he's gonna go now into his Infernape again to take the Rapid Spin, I guess, and it actually does like a little bit because Infernape's frail. So yeah, I don't want to take a fire move, but I figure he's gonna go for the fighting move to neutral everything on my team so far. So I'm going to Swampert, hoping he goes for the fire move, but he just go for the fighting move, which is why I figured that's why I didn't want to go into Heatran. So he does go for the close combat. It looks to be an easy 2-hit KO. I'm just gonna leave Swampert in as death fodder because I don't need it for much, and judging by his team, it's not gonna be very useful. So close combat is going to take out my Pert, which sucks and stuff. So these like really weakened defensively, so I'm just gonna go into Mikey to scare him off with extreme speed and go for the safe Dragon Dance, predicting that switch. Just go back into the Cresselia, which isn't that bad because I know after a second Dragon Dance I can easily 2-hit KO the thing. So I'm just gonna go for my second Dragon Dance because I do have a Yachi Bear, so I'm not fearing the Ice Beam at all, but he does have the Reflect as he goes for it here, so I probably should have went for the attacking move, but whatever. I'm just gonna go for my third DD because I see no reason to fear anything so far. So I go for my third Dragon Dance since he goes no Dragon of his own. I know I'm faster because I have a +3 now. So I'm just gonna go for the Outrage to kill it off, and he's just gonna go for the extreme speed to get some minute damage off. And now I'm just going to Outrage that thing, and even with the Reflect, that is going to easily take it out. So down goes the Dragonite. So that's looking great because Mikey is out here and it's cool and stuff. So I don't know he's gonna go. I know now he's gonna go into the stupid Scissor to try to revenge me, which is whatever. I know I can take one Bullet Punch, so I have to stay in and go for the Outrage. So I just do that. It does an okay amount considering that there's Reflect and it's resisted because Scissor sucks, like I always say. But he actually just sets up on me and goes for the Swords Dance, which I don't really get. So I'm just gonna switch out and save my Mikey for later because I can just switch into Heatran to take the Bullet Punches all day. They do a small chunk and he goes for another Bullet Punch. I thought he was gonna switch into whatchamajigger, his Infernape to take the fire move, so I went for Earth Power predicting that. But he makes a great play and just stays in and goes for the Bullet Punching. I guess thinking his Scissor is useless at this point. So he just goes for some more Bullet Punches. I think he got a crit on one of them, but whatever. And Earth Power is gonna be the 2-hit KO, and I live at 96, which isn't 69. So that's sad. Unless you use a mirror. I think if you use a mirror it'd be 69. I don't know. So I go now into Celebi because I figure it's the best time to set up my I'll get up a recover off as he goes into Cresselia, but he just goes right back into Starmie double switches, I guess predicting my switch into whatchamajigger, that thing I can't remember right now. So yeah, he ends up going to Starmie on the double switch. It's a bad switch for me, so I'm just gonna go into Heatran, take the Ice Beam. I do that, and I'm just gonna go for the Explosion because Heatran's kind of useless at this point, and I might as well just get a free kill off whatever. I was kind of hoping to go into that Choice Bandit Infernape because that thing is a kind of threat to my team. But he goes into Cresselia, and getting a kill off on the Cresselia is nice because that thing is bulky as hell, and if that thing had Moonlight, it would have been very annoying. So I'm just going to go into Mikey now because I know he's going to go in Infernape on the double down because we're at KFC and stuff. And he does, which is awesome, but he has Stone Edge, which is like the biggest facepalm for me. Most Choice Bandit have the Mach Punch, not the Stone Edge, and that just really threw me for a loop. And it really sucks because I lost my Dragonite in the process, and I thought I'd get a kill off on that thing. Great phone. That's just lovely. Don't you love when the phone rings when you're narrating? So I'm just going to go for the U-turn, because I lost what was happening there. I went for the U-turn predicting a switch, and he ends up going back into the Jirachi, which he led with. So I'm going to go for the recover because I'm hoping I can get it off. And he goes for the Iron Head. I'm hoping I don't get a flinch, but he flinches me. That is just lovely. So, yes, flinch. Oh, God, stupid phone. So, flinch. I kind of want to save my thing for later because I can still do stuff with it. And he's going to crit me on that Iron Head. Doesn't really matter. And I'm just going to go for the explosion because I don't really have anything to do with this thing. He actually just goes for the stealth rocks late game. I don't know why he did that. I guess because he didn't really know what I was going to do or something. So, yeah, explosion does lots enough as much as I wanted it to do. So, that's fine by me. So that's fine in the hood. I'm just going to go back into my Rachi. I'm going to go for the Fire Punch. I know it's going to be an easy 2-hit KO, so I just do that. Fire Punch does lots, and he's just going to go for the Wish. This is a weird Rachi. He has Wish and Stealth Rock. That's like an odd set. I thought it was Scarf Lead, but apparently it's not. So he's going to set up the Wish. I know he's going to go back into Fernip to get the Wish off, but there's nothing I can really do about it, so I might as well just go back into the... I just might just go for the Fire Punch because there's nothing else I can do. So Fire Punch does very little. Wish, Recovery, comes back. Ape gets healed by lots. That really sucks. Gonna go into Celebi as Stealth Rock Fighter. Now I have to just hope that Jirachi can get a bunch of flinch axes with Iron Head. So I need 2 flinch axes to kill this thing. So I'm gonna go for Iron Head. I'm like, come on, flinch, 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 flinch. I got the first flinch, which is awesome. Yes, first flinch. I need 1 more flinch to kill off the Infernape, and I do get it, which is amazing. So this looks to be a good game. All I need is 1 more flinch off of the Starmie. It's a good game from there. So Ape is down, his last is Starmie, and Rachi's are very low health, so he's going to go down to Starmie. I know I need to get 1 flinch off to kill it, so I go for the Iron Head. Do I get the flinch? And I get the flinch. That's going to be a good game, because I know I can live any hit from a Life Orb Starmie, even a Hydro Pump, which he does have, so I know I'm going to live that. I'm going to go for the Iron Head, and then Jirachi's going to die to another Iron Head, so that's a good game, right? No, he crits me, so he wins, because he crit me. Good game. Bye. I love when I get critted at the end. Ah, those are the days.